The world, as we know, changed after the 9/11 terror attacks. That was 24 years ago on this day.
Hard to believe. Retired San Diego firefighter Doug Nakama arrived in New York just 7 days later. He joins us now with his story. Good morning, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Take us back 24 years ago. Where were you?
I was with the San Diego Fire Department. I was with their Urban Search and Rescue Team, California Task Force 8. And obviously the world got shaken up that morning. I think all of it, when we saw the news, we saw a small plane. We thought it was a small plane going into the towers. And so in New York world, it probably happens off and on, but not substantially. But we found out it was a terrorist attack. It was obviously put on alert. Our 28 teams in the FEMA Urban Search and Rescue System are all ready, stand up and to respond. So when it was our turn, because we went in cycles, I think LA City and Riverside from California went first. Then we went to the second wave to help out. So we left North Island to go to Fort Dix, to fly out to New Jersey. That we bused into the Javits Center to get staged. And so when you drove in, there was this still obviously chaos. There was a lot of confusion going on. You still saw a lot of smoke from the fires down below, still burning, because there's probably at least I don't know how many stories above of debris, and underneath it was still still on fire and stuff. And so just trying to get our orders to our own team. So we went out with 64 members. We split it up at night and day shift, and so that's how we kind of worked. Yep.
It's interesting you mentioned that, because like you said, you were there a week after it happened, and there was still smoke. Because one of the most lasting images that I have, because I was working and we were all covering this obviously nationwide, it's the smoke that was still for weeks and months. There was still smoke rising from the debris. When you walk into that, where do you start? I mean, obviously you said, well, they took our teams, they told us do this, do that, but it must just have been the most daunting thing to witness.
Right. I think the way the New York Fire Department set up their command, they had different sections that everyone was working through. And so they knew we had technical equipment to come from USAR. And so one of our tasks was to go down into the debris to obviously find, it was still in search and rescue mode at that point. Wow. And so just with all the tangled metal and rebar and everything else, so we had to do a lot of cutting to get through. And so cutting down to different below grade confined space areas. I remember going to this large parking area that we saw. There's a lot of cars, obviously still there. Probably saw about 2 feet of dust just on top of the cars. And so when you're going through each car one by one, just wiping off the dust off the cars, you didn't know if they were going to, hopefully find someone alive or what you would find.
Speaking of the people, there's a huge generation probably watching right now. They weren't here 24 years ago to know what happened. When you really start to peel back, that it wasn't just an event, that there were so many people's lives. And I know you brought a book with you as well to really tell the stories of so many people. What did you bring?
I brought this book. It was written by Al Fuentes. He was a captain for FDNY, and we were very fortunate to have him as a keynote speaker for the Firefighter Raid stair climb a couple weeks ago. And he had this just a remarkable, very inspiring story about surviving and providing hope. He was at that time a acting battalion chief of the Marine Division, and so when he saw what was going on with the towers, he immediately moved his boats to the dock and went to the command post. Former Deputy Chief Ray Downey, who was in command of the USAR Special Ops Unit, wanted Al at the command post because they knew his skill level. But Unfortunately, when the North Tower came down, Al was trapped underneath the debris. He was taken out in basically a bag because, and fortunately, the way they found him was that he didn't even recall what occurred, but he was able to reach his radio, his mic, and call for assistance, to him. But can you imagine trying to find where he was? It was this, just a menagerie of different skill sets of guys walking around, lifting debris, trying to pinpoint exactly where Al was buried at. Once they got Al back out, took him to New Jersey at the hospital, and Al did not obviously recall any of this stuff, but just some of the different witnesses that accounted for when he took him out. Scalp lifted over, multiple broken bones, lung issues and everything else, and basically in the hospital for a year.
Oh my God.
So when Al spoke to us at the stair climb, he did say it was like the worst day in America, but he also said it may have been one of the greatest days of American heroes. 343 lives lost for FDNY. They went up the stairs to save people as they were trying to get out. But Alice is a very remarkable person, and this is his book that he wrote.
Unbelievable. A worthy read, especially on a day like today. I can't imagine it for us who got to cover this from, the other side of the country. Can't imagine what goes through your mind on this day when it rolls around every year, and what you witness. Must be something.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things you probably hear all the time is, is never forget.
Yeah.
And just personally, that's probably one of my vows.
Yes.
I will never forget, and share with my friends and family as well. That it's just a tribute and honor to recognize our heroes out there.
Yeah.
In fact, today we'll be out on the Midway celebrating, memorializing our lives lost as well.
Doug Nakama, I got chills the whole time I'm talking to you. I don't. Thank you for everything.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We appreciate your service and everything you've done for the country.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.